Commander, once again, the motherland owes you a great debt.
You cannot be serious. We succeeded despite, not because of this so-called commander. And it's a good thing I arrived when I did.
That will be all, General.
He compromised the entire operation with his timid hesitation, and he nearly cost us the whole battle.
That will be all. General Krukov has a tendency to overstep his authority. One day he will go too far. Right now, however, we have a much more dangerous issue to deal with. We have evidence that the Americans are very close to creating a new kind of superweapon. Commander, this is Dr. Gregor Zelensky, possibly the greatest scientific mind of our time.
Oh, no, that was another, far greater.
Doctor, please, what can you tell us about this new technology?
Well, it holds a very destructive power far beyond anything that we ever seen before. And you see,
Thank
the Americans,
you,
they don't...
Commander, I need you to take this technology away from them before they harness it and use it against us. Comrade Dasha will provide the details.
Hello there, and welcome to part 5 of the Red Alert walkthrough, where we are joined on the Greek island of Mykonos. Beautiful tropical paradise, reap for Soviet harvesting. Now, the main objective in this is to take out, or to capture Allied data of a secret little project they are working on. Now, I do apologise, the fact is my sound on the actual gameplay has totally vanished, and in fact that first cutscene I had to add in later input, so it was quite a shock for me. I thought I recorded sound, but turned out damn thing didn't do it. Now, I'm only going to speak for the first 3 minutes in this because I'm sure you are just going to get bored of me talking, and frankly it's quite boring talking in itself, because I don't really want to talk for half an hour, which is how long it took me to do this. It's the first mission. You get air capabilities for the Soviets, importantly one of the most important units in the game, which is the Twin Blade, because they are very effective against anti-land units, and I use them quite a lot. The first objective is to secure 3 islands in the center, one of which has a tech inhibitor that prevents you from using a lot of your technology, including your actual infantry. So I would recommend that you take out the tech inhibitor first, then move on to the other ones. You don't have to rush yourselves. Use twin blades. That's what they're there for. It's largely just take out their main units on the beat. You should be able to take them out quite easily with the twin blades. I mean, the only thing you have to worry about is enemy javelins, which you can sort out by destroying their barracks on the island. They can't get airlift any troops in, and destroy that, and you should have access to the 3 islands if you do just rinse and repeat for each island. Now, what you should be aware of is you need to have a dock for, well, obviously for making stingrays and subs, which can be helpful later on in the game when you got to destroy some ships in their harbour. And well, obviously your twin blades can sort that out. You can just attack en masse. Sorry. Now, what was I talking about? Ah, yes. Here they're going to should sort that out. Now, once you've actually destroyed the island, oh yeah, you also need a dock to create, well, units that you can use to obviously land your ship, land on the other islands, and build support bases. But you will find that your co-commander is quite capable of doing that herself. She will build these expansion bases and build them on each of the islands unless you do it yourself. Now, I would recommend doing it yourself because it's a lot faster, and frankly they just send out a base expansion unit undefended, which always gets attacked by hovercrafts, and you're much better sending out yourself, even using your twin blades. Just use the twin blades to pick them up, because that's what they're there for. They're airlift, and they're extremely useful against ground units. Now later on in the game you also get the MiGs, which are anti-air units. Now I would use these anti-air units, you would only need to use them at the very last bit where you're having to defend the facility against other aircraft. They will send about 3 or 4 waves of aircraft at you each time, that same amount of aircraft. But on the last part of the mission you need to develop a larger ground force and anti-air force. So you would need to build a lot of twin blades and MiGs. Also build some infantry such as flaks and conscripts, because of the fact that your flaks and conscripts will act as a diversion, because the enemies will attack them first before attacking the science facility, which would be better, because if you have just MiGs and twin blades, the enemy will go straight for the science facility because they can't attack the twin blades and the MiGs. Now if you want to, I would build a few Tesla coils in the front of your base in case that you get attacked. You don't need that much, and you'll find that you accumulate a lot of money in this, because of, well, you don't usually have to build more units because your units won't die a lot. And then after you've done this, you'll be tasked to destroy a few enemy bases, and then you will be able to do that simply with the twin blades. You just always sorry about that. Always attack the units that can fire at you, then you can just sort out everything yourself. Now I'm just gonna be quiet here because I'm not feeling very well. I have a cold. Oh god. I mean, if you do want me to talk like I did in the previous videos, please tell me, because I don't know, I don't get feedback from you guys, no one comments, no one even watches me. No one's watching me. I could just talk to myself the entire time, but I'm not going to. I did say I'd talk for 5 minutes and start, and then I could just start there, but I've talked for 6 minutes already. Again, I do apologise for the fact there's no sound. I don't know why. When I first did this, there was sound on it, but then I came back a day later, and the sound just no longer there. Take out enemy defences first, so that they don't actually pose a problem to your allies as well, because remember your allies are also attacking, and see they send their stuff out undefended, and your allies won't defend their stuff. They use land units mainly, or sea units. They won't use aircraft, apart from at the very end where they'll start to use twin blades. Money, 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 money. Attack factory facilities first. Oh, la. Already a third of the way through. Destroy, destroy. Okay, yeah, here you go. There's your enemy base. I would recommend you destroy the enemy docks first, because they can produce hovercraft, which I think can attack your air as well. I'm not sure. Well, they certainly do have anti-air ships, which can destroy you if you're not careful. So take out the docks first, and then work your way out. You don't need to be commenting. Right, I'm gonna stop commentating now, as I said I would do it, because I don't actually know if you don't want me to commentate. I will obviously say the goodbye at the end of it. That's about it. If you do want me to commentate later on in more videos, please tell me in the comments or just inbox me. You may have been enthralled by my natural charisma and talent for laughter. Of course, I say this all jokingly. I mean, I'm new to the game. Give me some slack. Give me some slack, man. Man and manette. Alright, I'm gonna be quiet now. Like I said, there's no actual sound in the gameplay. I don't know why, but you know, you might want to put things as audio, or just watch it. Just watch and see what I do, okay? Okay, well that has been it for part 5 of the Red Alert 3 franchise. Thank you for joining me with this lovely, lovely... Oh, I know I haven't been talking much. I haven't talked at all for 20 minutes. But thank you for joining me, and we'll see you for part 6, which is a nice and welcome change from the tropical island. We will go to Iceland, which surprisingly in real life is quite green and is portrayed with ice in this game. We will be seeing a land of betrayal and subversion as we finally defeat General Krukov. See you then, lads. My name has been Unimportant, and this has been Red Alert 3.